Hi guys, welcome to another top table wargaming video. I'm Steve. I'm going to talk about today a game which I've only recently started playing and already I'm hooked. It's called Frostgrave. Some of you may have already heard of this game. It seems to be doing the rounds online at the minute on a lot of forums and YouTube videos, back reps and what have you. It's fairly new. Now I've only actually played one game, like I said. But without a shadow of a doubt, I'm going to be jumping in with 2 feet in this game. It's awesome. I can't recommend it enough for you to try it. The beauty of this game is you can play the game with minimum investment. The book, I think I paid for £10 for on Amazon. Got it the next day, and that's all you need. There is official miniatures for the game, what you can buy, but you don't have to. You can use whatever minis you've got lying around, as long as it's obvious to yourself and to your opponent who is what and what they can do. There's no issue. So obviously you've got wizards in it, you'll use a miniature which looks like a wizard to be your wizard, they know that, and then you've got bowmen, crossbowmen, knights, excuse me, things like that. As long as you can tell what they are, you're fine to use whatever you want. So on an investment of 10 quid, you're in, you can do the game. You can try it out. If you then, like me, and you like it, then you can either carry on using the minis that you've got, or you can invest in the official miniatures. I do recommend the official miniatures. I wasn't keen on them at first when I see them. They're a bit old school fantasy. But my mind has totally changed on that since I've got a few and started painting them. They're a joy to paint. And yeah, they're just cool. There's loads of character in them. They're really cool. Frostgrave. Now, Frostgrave is a game that is based in a fictional city, which is a ruined city. I won't go into the background story because it'll be here for an hour. But basically, the aim of the game is for your warband to search the city and fight off any enemies within the city, be that other players or beasts which pop up in and around the city whilst you're playing. And you need to find as much treasure as you can. You then use this treasure to build your warband, to upgrade your troops, to improve your casting abilities, to buy spells, to buy potions, whatever, anything you can think of you can do. That's the beauty of this game. Your warband is made up, your leader has to be a wizard. There's 10 types of wizard, 10 different houses of magic. Some of them are friendly to each other, some of them are not. When you choose your wizard, you have to choose, I think it's 3 or 4 spells from your own school, and then you choose, I think it's 3 from like an affiliated school, a friendly school of magic to whichever school you are, and then you have to choose a couple from I think they call it aligned and non-aligned school. Now obviously you roll a dice to cast. Each spell has a cast figure which you have to roll on a dice. If it's from your school of magic, you roll the dice, you need to get the number on the card. If it's from an aligned school, I think it's +2, so you get the number +2. And if it's an unaligned school, I think it's +4, off the top of my head. I remember I only played the game once, but it sounds about right. So yeah, so obviously using spells which are not from your school are harder to cast, basically. So you start with a wizard. You then have 500 gold coins to purchase the rest of your warband. It's highly recommended that you purchase an apprentice. Now, an apprentice is basically a mini wizard. All his stats are the same as your wizard constantly, but with a penalty of, I think it's +2. So if your wizard's, for instance, got a combat value of 10, then your apprentice would have a combat value of 8, and so on. It's the same to cast spells. If your wizard can cast a certain spell on a 5, your apprentice would need a 7. I think that's pretty much the only difference between the two. There might be something else, but they're the main differences. From then on, with the rest of your gold coins, you purchase your henchmen, your thugs, your barbarians, your thieves, your treasure hunters, whatever you want to buy. You make up a warband to suit your style of play, which is the beauty of this game. You can basically play the game how you see fit how you want to play it. You're not governed by, well, you've got these guys and they can only do this. You can choose your warriors who do different things better than others. You can have a maximum of 10 in your warband. That does change under certain circumstances, which I won't go into. It's too deep to go into. It's later in the rules on a campaign run system where you have a base of operations basically in this fictional city, which you pay for. And if you have things like kennels, you can get extra like dogs on which go past your 10. And there's other things like that, animals which you can get, and creatures that a wizard can summon. So that brings you past your 10, but your basic humans, is 10. And then after that, basically, you just keep collecting treasure, and you can upgrade. You're not stuck with them 10, so you might be 3 or 4 games in, and you've got quite a bit of money in your treasure chest, and your thugs or thieves are not performing how you'd like to and getting killed all the time. You can upgrade them, so you can get rid of your thugs and you can get some barbarians, knights, templars, and basically have a stronger warband. The game is played using a D20, which I've never used before, and I have to admit, thinking about it, and for the first half hour of playing the game, I thought it made a lot of things very random. So it kind of felt like, even though, for instance, should I say, in my warband I have a barbarian who gets +4 on his roll to fight. Even with a +4, I was thinking, well, I can still roll a 1, and even with +4, that's a 5. Then I could be fighting something like a lowly skeleton warrior who was like the lowest of the low, and they could easily get higher than a 5 quite easily. The odds are with them, which happened in the game. The guy that was playing was rolling for these wandering skeletons, and he rolled a 20. I think it was 4 times he rolled a 20. Now, if you roll a 20 on a d20 dice in this game, it's classed as what's called a critical hit. You automatically win the fight, even if with modifiers the opponent's roll goes higher than 20. Because you rolled a natural 20, you win. And it did feel a bit random, that, you know, it felt like it wasn't a system that would work. But the more I got into it, the more it seemed to work, and there are going to be situations where, even though you've got a much better warrior, it's nice to have that chance that he's not going to win every fight that he automatically comes up against a weaker foe. And I'm sure the makers of this game play tested the game thoroughly, and still come out with the conclusion that a D20 is the best way to go. So I'm going to go with that. And by the time we'd finished our game, it was fine. I got used to it. It's just because I wasn't used to it. I'm used to using a D6, never used anything more, and it was a bit strange to me, all these random numbers. We are going to be at our club, which is Altrincham Wargamers. We're on the Facebook page. If you've not already joined, search Altrincham Wargaming Club in Facebook and get yourself on there. There's lots of stuff. It's not just Frostgrave. There's Lord of the Rings. There's 40k. There's Kings of War, Guild Ball. You name it, it's on there. We're playing as much as we can. We're going to try and run a campaign for Frostgrave, which will give it a really good shot at seeing exactly what this game's about and how cool it really is. We're probably going to play it over 5 or 6 weeks, depending. We don't want it to drag on. We want it to be quite quick, and then we're going to move on to something else for the time being. But I think in that time we should be able to get a fairly decent amount of games in. That's the idea anyway. The lad at the club, Hal, he's doing a really good job. I've had a look at his PDF for the campaign rules. We've had to change a couple of things and have a couple of house rules in there, but it's basically just to help the game flow and keep it all quick, and we don't want it getting bogged down with rules and stuff. So yeah, he's doing a really good job. Hopefully that'll be ready soon. What else have we got? Oh, there is some exciting news. I'm kind of in contact with Osprey and North Star, who are the makers of the game and the people who make the minis about possibly running a tournament in the Northwest. I've asked a few people, and at this moment in time, without even putting the word out, I think we've got about 12 players who are pretty much keen as mustard to get it going, which is amazing for a game that's literally only just come out and there's not been any tournaments. We are going to have to look at. I'm actually speaking to I'm being put in touch with hopefully the fella who wrote it, because I need to ask if it was ever thought about for tournament play and if there's anything they suggest doing with the rules for it. If not, it's fine. We can sort something out basically off our framework for the campaign. It'll be a one-day event, food provided and cool prizes. It's going to be a fun event. It's not going to be one of them like gamey, beardy things where people are getting really serious. It's not that kind of game. It's going to be a story-driven campaign, I think, something like that for the day, where we just all get to know each other and, you know, make some friends playing a game that we all like to play. And, you know, if it means that some of us will meet up on a regular occurrence and carry on playing, and job done. That's what we want. I think that's about it, really. That's all the video was for, just to announce the campaign and a possible tournament coming. If you are interested in the campaign and you live locally, Manchester, Cheshire, in and around Warrington even, I mean if you drive, we're only half an hour out of Warrington, you know, give us a shout, message below, let me know. Same goes for the tournament. If you think it's a good idea and you want to give it a go, even if you've not played the game and you've sort of seen it, or you've not even seen it, this is the first time you've heard of it, look into it. Pop me a message over on Facebook or message me on here with any questions you might have. Just let me know what you think. Let me know if you'd be interested in coming to the tournament. Yeah, I'm going to start putting things out. I need to speak. There's a few people I need to speak to first before I do anything. So nothing's set in stone yet. I'm not sure if it'll be before Christmas. It might be early next year, January, February. It could be. Things might snowball. It might move quick. But at this moment in time, we've not planned anything. We're just basically talking about it at the minute. But let me know what you think. I'd be very interested to hear people's opinions. Let me think. The next videos, what do you want to see? I have a load of ideas, but it's stuff that I want to do. It's videos that I want to make. Let me know what you'd like to see. Do you want to see painting videos? Do you want to see bat reps? Do you want to see tutorials on how to build terrain? If anyone's been on the Facebook pages, they'll see that I've been building a lot of terrain, which is for Frostgrave, funnily enough. Let me know what you want to see. Let me know if there's games which you play, not no one else who plays, and you want us to try out, because we'll try them out at the club. We'll do a video on them, we'll do some bat reps, anything really, just let us know, and we'll see what we can do. But I think that'll be it for this video, so I'm going to sign off. I'll see you all at the club hopefully soon, or at a tournament of some game somewhere. I'm going to try and get to a few this year, or speak to me on Facebook. I'm speaking to a lot of people on Facebook at the minute. It seems to be taking up a couple of hours a day just replying to messages, which is cool. I'm enjoying it. It's interesting. It's all to do with gaming, which is what we want to do. But yeah, that's it. So keep on gaming, people, and I'll hopefully hear from you soon. Take care. Bye.